This is the national voice, the voice of a nation. Did the people of 1933 trade their American Republic for a socialist democracy? The American people have been beaten down by the Great Depression. They were in year 4 of high unemployment, empty store shelves, and long food lines. The people had lived so long with so little, want and lack were the standard of the day, and there was no hope of better days in sight. By 1933, America was ripe for the full conversion to a social democracy, and FDR was offering relief. By the 1920s, socialism had emerged as the most influential secular movement of the 20th century worldwide. Although there are many varieties of socialism, social ownership is the common element shared by the various forms. Social democracy and communism have become the two dominant political tendencies within the socialist movement as a viable post-capitalist system. FDR convinced the people to pledge not only their property and labor to the public trust for the common good, but set the stage for the conveyance of the property and labor of the generations to come to the public trust under a presumption of consent. The property pledged is none other than our right, title, and interest in the land known as America. We, the people, are the sovereign authority over America because we are the true owners of the land. FDR's New Deal converted America from a republic to a social democracy where our private property and the distribution of income are subject to social control. Our property is now heavily regulated by the public trust, and the people are taxed for the use of their own property. The public trust now tells us how to build our homes, how far off the street, how far from the edge of your property it must be, how it is wired and plumbed, and requires you to purchase a license and inspection to ensure compliance. The public trust controls the labor of the people through licensing and taxation. If you want a good job, you are licensed and regulated by the trust and pay to ensure compliance. The more you make, the more you give to the public trust. In exchange, the public trust provides you benefits. The trust provides workers' compensation, unemployment compensation, welfare, food stamps, and regulates commerce for our benefit and at our expense. Oh, you are a productive American who has accepted none of the benefits? Too bad. If you are party to the trust, you are a subject or property of the trust. Pay your part. The trust keeps you safe by demanding that you have insurance, wear seatbelts, and or safety helmets, and then fine you for failure to comply. The trust tells you how fast you can travel, when to go and how fast to go, and when to stop, when you can turn and when you cannot. The trust tells you where you can park, and then charges you to park there. The trust sets not only the standards for education, but the truth that will be taught or not. The trust has vilified alternative health remedies and tells you what drugs and remedies you can take and which you cannot, in spite of the will of the people. It is no less than our right, title, and interest in this great nation of America and our sovereign authority thereof that is at stake here. The sovereign authority of the people is no more than an illusion, for it has been conveyed to the public trust along with our right, title, and interest in the land known as America. But the gig is up. The truth is being exposed as American people are beginning to pull the wool from over their eyes. It is the property and labor of the American people that has been placed at risk to fund the receivership of the United States, and the time has come to redeem America from the public trust and return this great nation to the republic for, by, and of the people that was ordained by our founding fathers. Thankfully, the process for the redemption of America from the public trust was carved in stone by Congress 100 years ago and is a process of law with no room for discretion. But neither President Trump nor Congress can redeem America. Only the American people can redeem America and rescue it from the public trust. This is the national voice, the voice of a nation.